is good, everybody? S Crypto 101 coming to you guys with another video today. And today I am going to talk about what I think is one of the most slept on things in the animal farm ecosystem right now. So if you want to find out what that is, make sure that you stay tuned to this video. Make sure that you comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell as always so you know as soon as these videos come out. I appreciate every single like. Let's try to get this video's like count up to 50. Can we get 50 likes on this video? 50 likes. That's only 50. I know we can do it. Let's get there. On our way to 2,500 subscribers as well. So let's make sure we hit those marks. Now, gonna really talk about it just super quick here. And it's really what I think is one of the most slept on things with the animal farm. And that is the piggy bank. Now, a lot of people look at the piggy bank. They see the LP locked and the piggy bank is going down, which is why I say I think it's slept on. People really are in here. And I don't know if it's more so to, put pigs back in the pig pen or people are just cashing out at this point. But this is such a slept on mechanism in the animal farm. Like, I think this is gold right here, to be honest, because you really have to think about this opportunity, right? So it's like the drip garden. We know how that is, right? We have the decay, we have all of those things. But now you also have the ability to time lock your stakes and get additional rewards back on your stake. So there are some additional components that are worked in there to make it more appetizing as a investor to get into this. And I think people are really just sleeping on this. And I honestly got to say, I was sleeping on it a little bit because I didn't see the money that was coming in every single day because I had time lock stakes. But once my 90-day stake unlocked, I started seeing, I was like, oh, I could just take that money right now if I wanted to. Oh, I can take those pigs and I can put that in the pig pen, and then I could take the BUSD. And if I want to buy more pigs or buy more drip or buy something else and get ready for the animal farm launch. And then it clicked in my head. I was like, this is so slept on. Because it's really like drip, the garden too, because the thing is you take out the LP, right? And then you have an asset in which you can deposit back into the system and earn more money off of it. So you're earning more money with money that's already been made, which, like I said in previous videos, is a key. You're making money off of money that's already been made. But as you can see here, I have a couple of stakes in here, and these have been my day one stakes. So I came in day one and I had $1,000 on each of these stakes. So $1,000 here, $1,000 here, $1,000 here, and $1,000 here. As you can see, this one is unlocked now. This was a 90-day stake, 180 days, 260, I believe, or 290, and then a 365-day stake. So I pretty much did it in quarters. So quarter of a year, half a year, 3/4 of a year, and then a full year. So that was my strategy coming in. As you can see, you can tell the differences here with the amounts just based off of those time lock rewards starting to pay out on the larger one. So that's the thing, is we really have to look at this like, man, I am able to go in here and I'm able to sell this right now. And then I would be able to take those pigs, put it back into the system by putting it in the pig pen, which I would then generate more pigs and more BUSD, and then I could take the BUSD from this pair and I could put that even back into the platform as well and gain more money. Or you could just take that as your split, right? You could do whatever you want. But what I'm currently doing is I am doing a 6-day compound, 1-day claim. So what I do is on Sundays, I come in here, I will claim this, I take the pigs, I put it straight here into the pig pen, I take the BUSD, and I do really whatever I want to with it. Maybe one week I buy more pigs, maybe once we get dogs, I buy more dogs, maybe I buy some drip, maybe I buy some B&B, you never know. There's a lot of things you can do with it, but it gives you flexibility. But you just have to look at the power of this, and to really understand the power of this, I really advise using a tool. There's so many tools, and that's one thing with the drip ecosystem, animal farm ecosystem. There are builders out there, people who are building different tools for us to be able to look at our profits, our stakes, all the stuff we have in the system even easier. So as you can see, this is drip.formula.finance/piggybank. So all you have to do is come here, put in your wallet address, And then from here, it's going to give you all your stats. So it tells you your total piglets. So I have now over 10 million piglets. My total value locked in the stakes is $4,462. So right now I'm up $462 for my initial stake. So that's awesome. Obviously, this is including the referral stake that I do have and the one that I was gifted. So I'm honestly a little bit under, but it's all good. I know that this is going to work out at the end of the day, and you just have to have faith in the system. This is the total truffles I have available, and then the total amount of LP I have in my current stakes. And then here's just some more information. So this is your total max payout, which that means I'll be able to take out 12.7K from this system, and I only invested 4,000. So right there, that's already a 3x on your money, and that's just at its current state. I think that we're going to see the piggy bank get a lot more attention in the future, just because the animal farm needs to be up and running before all the other things are afloat again, right? As they say, once one ship is afloat, the other ones will start to float as well. And that's not even what's needed to be said, but hey, it's close enough. You already understand what I'm trying to say. But once everything is good, everything is working, then we're going to make sure that this is taken care of as well, as long as with the drip garden, the faucet, the dogs, the dog pen, the dog pound, the pig pen, all that's going to work out at the end of the day. So really come in here and just start looking at your stuff and really understanding what you're looking at. There's so many numbers that you can see here. It's important to understand the amount of LP that you're getting per day. I think that is super important, just so you know exactly what you're working with. You'll know how many pigs you're able to get out. You know your BSD, BUSD, and you'll know a lot of good information just by looking at this simple tool and getting to know your piggy bank a little bit better. You should be best friends with your piggy bank. You should know exactly what your max payouts are. You should know what you have in there in terms of USD value. You should know all those things. So it's definitely something to look forward to and to look at on almost a daily basis. I tell people not to check their crypto on a daily basis, but I do go in here daily because you got to compound, you got to do your stuff, right? And then really just want to talk about the pigs price as well. So as we've seen, I always like to start with the month of August. So the month of August, we had it at $66 starting the month off. And then we saw this start to go up as we got more bullish news, started talking about the animal farm, Forex started putting out announcements, things like that. We hit a top of 83.50. And then we have went down a little bit, right, hovering around the $80 price. And that's one thing I do have to say. You don't see any big spikes and any really big dips when it comes to the PIGS token. You'll see gradual movement, but it's up and down. It's up and down, but it's never like jumping up and down, which is what you don't want to see that, especially with something like the piggy bank. You got stuff time locked. You want it to be stable. So I definitely am excited. I think that we're going to see definitely a 3-digit pig token. Super excited for the dogs token to come back out. I think that's just going to complete the ecosystem. And then we have the scratchies. That's going to be so big. I think people are underestimating the power of the scratchies, which is going to be huge. And then we have all the other bullish mechanics that we talked about from the previous AMA with Forex, and all the information he's given us about the dogs token and just how all this is going to mesh together and work out at the end of the day. So really just wanted to say, I think a lot of people are sleeping on the piggy bank just because it is paying you out, and then it's giving you a way to recycle your money but still take profit at the same time, while also not selling the underlying asset, which is so important. Because I know there's a lot of people coming in here claiming selling the pigs and selling and keeping the BUSD, right? But what you could do, and what smart investors do, as always, is it's not financial advice, but in my idea, a smart investor would come in here, they would break up the LP that they claimed, they would bring it over here to the pig pen. Let me go ahead and deposit those pigs here. I'm going to build up my pig pen so I get more pigs and then BUSD as well. But you know what you could do? You could let that accumulate, create another piggy bank stake, and you could really just recycle that process. There's so many different things that you can do with this, and that's what I love at the end of the day is options. So really want to talk about the piggy bank today. I think it is super, super slept on. It's paying out 3% a day along with the decay, so definitely factor that in. But this thing is paying out, and it gives you ways to input capital into other parts of the platform. and make more money off of that. So make sure you guys check it out. Make sure if you guys do want to start a piggy bank stake, you can use my link below. What that's going to do is put your stake underneath me. And then once we get to the point the animal farm being back up and running, I'm going to do piggy bank airdrops. So definitely do not miss out on that. So make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe. As always, hit that notification bell so you know as soon as these videos are released. Make sure you check me out on Twitter at Crypto101, where there'll be some content on there that doesn't always make it to the videos. And we're going to let Forex keep working on this ecosystem, and we're going to do what we do best, and that is building the bag.